So let's see, I'm just checking. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we are doing rake searches now. Okay. This was, I mean, it's not really rake searches, and we did start out with some money. But it's something. Oh, and not yesterday, but the day before, I decorated my bookshelf. Anybody who watched the first part, it's kind of like saw the lights. And this was our thing. And so I decided with Martha that we were going to do, because we completed her university aspiration. So it's going to make her do the nectar making aspiration. So this is why she has the nectar. I also wanted her to learn apothecary. She's also in a job for the stylist career, which she got from her college degree. And then I also want her to get better at magic while looking for a partner who's going to be a fairy. Either is already a fairy or we make into a fairy, depending on which one we find first. So just kind of like go from there. New craft. Okay. Because she needs to max the nectar skill. I told you to eat. But coffee was kicking in, and now it's like half gone, and now it's making me tired. I feel like, well, not tired, but I'm more awake than I was before. Overtired? I don't know what my term would be. So I want her to meet fairies. It is 3:20 in the morning, so we're gonna go to that fairy bar. And she's right up here. We do have interest in 7 people. Like, we could even do like a group date and then see, or make a group of potential suitors and then see which one, who would hook up with us more? I don't know. Well, we could make a house where we specifically, or not a house, but something that will specifically like be good for like woohoos. Fairy! You don't know the fairy. Start the introduction. Hurry! Go flirt with him! Oh yeah, you're elder. Yeah, what? Hi Martha, we're going all off the grid. We're moving. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could get that, or emo. The thing. Wait. Wait, is that? Oh. I was talking about so I wanted to do something with my hair for like at the end of the month, kind of like because I feel like I'm going into like a new chapter in my life, and it's been a while since I really did something different with my hair. And I told one of my coworkers that I told a dirty joke to about the ideas I had for my hair. And because there's only like one for sure thing I wanted to do, and like the other parts, like do I want to do this other part too, or like, do I want to actually incorporate that into it, or how I'm gonna do that yet? Not like 100% sure what I'll do, but I want to do something good. Wait, I know how we can pick if we're gonna end up with a guy or girl. The Martha that this is named off of, I can ask her, hey, do you want your sim to be with a girl or a guy? And why not? We'll see if she answers. If she doesn't, we might just go with the girl. Because we can go with that stuff too. Let's sit here together. That is a fairy. Let's do just like kind of like talk a bit, hype up the intimacy. Well, not hype up, but you know, like get the intimacy up there a little bit. Romance, flirtation. Comforting hug. I don't know if that's gonna work. Flirt. You're the one that asked us on a date, remember? Are they gonna kiss? Are they gonna kiss? I don't think they're gonna kiss. Aww. Big fist attraction. Okay, well, let's go home because we need to do it. I mean, we don't necessarily need to go home. We could. I remember. Oh. We need to use that as like a honeymoon rental. We built that. We built like half these houses, like especially in Willow Creek, and we like never go to them. Like we built. Oh, this is the house that I built based on my house. These are remodels of what was here. With the exception of these two, I think these were shells I took off the gallery and did. Built that. I built that because I wanted like a grandma-y house. The senior center rentals. You still need to redo this one or do a new house for there and do all of these yet, I think. Because I wanted to redo every lot in Willow Creek. And then maybe like work our way down. We did most of the ones in San Myshuno though before, like slowly. We need to make a fairy library. We can make this into a giant park. Like a fairy, or like a... Ooh, okay, I need to write this down so I do not forget the idea. So... I need to reorganize my notes again. I think this is the screen. Will it tell me how big this lot is? No, but it's gonna be a supernatural, a park for all supernaturals or all Sims to come and hang out in peace. Park. I think that might be a nice thing to build eventually. You're gonna be eating, right? So why don't we watch comedy? And then clean up. Now if we do get the fairy, we are gonna have to get one of those fairy homes. Oh yeah, you don't like us. Never mind. Active to lazy. Unfortunately, Martha was unable to cope with the grief in the most productive ways, resulting in a personality change. Active to lazy. No. Do we have the grief hotline? Because I know, was it her the last time we planned her or played, her mom died? Yes. I have to go through here again. I will throw away your stuff. Yes. Go for it. were pretty cool. Made her first kiss too. Oh wait. She got back to me. Guy, no, that's crazy. Oh. Alright, so if we go with the one that I named this sim after, I asked her if she wanted her sim to be with a girl or a guy. She said a guy. So, if we end up hooking up with Cheyenne, or like being with her, we're either gonna turn her into a guy using cheats, or she can be like a girlfriend and then we find a guy fairy to hook up with. Now why don't we... She has enough sleep. Go to the one that's this thing. So we went to the one over here. Oh, I want that one open so bad. I also don't want to get back up. They closed it because my neighbors are mowing their lawn. Let's order favorite drink. I just realized there's very few people, like less than a handful of people, I think, that I will talk to, like message while I'm streaming, and like I know I probably shouldn't do that, but I do it anyway. And I'm just gonna quick get up and open my window back up. But those few people, there's one is my only sub because you're special. Then there's my big sister from Big Brothers and Big Sisters that I talk to, and then maybe a few co-workers, and that's like about it. You have magical prowess. No, I want to meet a fairy boyfriend. Are you a fairy? Are you a fairy? I just noticed how this has like a little stand down and it's all grass. I just realized I did the same thing in the build we just did. Are any of you fairies? Rory! I know you're a girl. And we're trying to look for a boyfriend, because apparently the Martha that... Unless we change Cheyenne. Because Cheyenne could still be named Cheyenne. Because there is, I think in real life, a guy named Cheyenne Jackson who played Hades in the Descendants movie. Let's look up a... Okay, this is gonna be a bad idea, but I want to have babies with Vlad now. Where are we? Let's have babies with Vlad. Where'd he go? We're having babies with Vlad. We're hooking up with Zed. Oh, we have baby sleep back there. Fine. Yeah, I think the other lot we're gonna have better luck meeting a fairy guy. There's just more fairy girls, in which case, I mean, you could have a girlfriend and then hook up with a guy. I had to pick this up because it fell. This is my little wrist thing that I made. I should make one for the other wrist when I'm writing on my keyboard. Because I'm like... Actually, I was about to... like, I'm trying to write fan fiction more. I was writing a chapter the last couple days. It's like half the length of chapter 1 right now. And this is chapter 2 that I'm working on. And I have an idea of where I want it to go. So. Oh, you're right here. Okay, so let me actually... I'll go modifying cast and then take a screenshot of it to send to this person. What's her normal look? Okay. That flip camera. I like this tank top, but at the same time, I don't like this tank top. Oh, maybe. Oh no, it's on here. What's this? Let's just go home. It's 2 in the morning. I just realized there's been so many like dark jokes that I've made at work between jobs that I've had that they've looked at me weird, and when I like retold them, they're like, "Oh no, Anne, like, why'd you make that joke?" Well, they wouldn't say that last part, but they were like, "Oh no." But it was like, I still find it funny, so it's like I couldn't help but like retell it to them. I think I can be a master of dark jokes and dad jokes. Dad jokes are essentially in my blood because my dad would make a whole bunch of them. And I just kind of adopted that before he even passed away. So it's like they're like in my blood or in my genes. And the dark jokes kind of like happened more after he passed away, but At least then he's still included in the jokes. So, oh, there's this. My dad got me with this joke. Like, I want to say it was before. It was either before or after he was diagnosed with cancer. Because he was diagnosed like 6 months after my stepmom passed away, but then he was able to live like almost 2 years after the diagnosis. Because he didn't want to have surgery, especially with his age. He wanted to enjoy what he had left. And plus, he saw my mom go through chemo, and I'm pretty sure he didn't want to go through that himself. But this joke is, well, sort of joke. We were at the dollar store, and this is back when everything was like $1 each. He would go in like one section, or go for his stuff. I would go for my stuff, and then we would like just meet up like closer to the checkout. Usually pay for our own things. He comes up to me with a bag of hot dog buns, and he's like, "These are on sale for $1." And I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, "Wait a minute, everything's $1." And then he smiled because he knew he got me. I almost forgot about that. That was like a really good joke. And then I don't know. I feel like if I think too much about the jokes, I am gonna like tear up a bit. But I don't want to cry again on stream. I mean, I cried on stream. What? 10 days ago when I became affiliate. Study apothecary cures. And I don't know. I feel like we need to do a build inspired by Karen and Connie did something similar where they did townhouses, one of each color of the rainbow. I kind of want to do something like that, but instead of doing like separate videos, just do it all in one giant stream. Well, maybe not like all on one, like all at once, but like maybe do like one or two, depending on how long it takes. Switch to a different game, come back, do the other ones, and then like do it like throughout the stream. That could be something I do on the 31st, because 31st I was going to do this celebration stream for celebrating becoming affiliate on the 4th of this month. Because I figured the 31st, the end of August, it's the day after I leave one of my longest job, and I'm staying on my other one, so it's like the start of the new chapter in my life. And I figured that would be like a good day to like celebrate on. And then I don't know, there's a lot of things that I want to figure out for sure though. For a minute I thought well, let's go to the Humor and Hijinks Festival. Why the heck not? Where's a coffin? What? I'm so confused here. Alright, never mind. Let's brighten your day. Alright, so do we want pranksters or jokesters? You know what? I'm gonna go with jokesters, which I think is this one. Because of the dark joke I made today, and because my dad was a jokester. We're gonna meet all of these people and they're all gonna die at some point. Which is not good. Funny jokes. Let's go Howdy. Funny. We order food. Oh, mac and cheese sounds good. I need to get some more mac and cheese cups for my house. Just because I'm lazy and don't actually want to like cook mac and cheese. I just put it in the microwave. And plus, like these days, I feel like I don't eat like big servings. So I'm trying to like eat smaller things, and that it works. Just having like something smaller like that. Reset. Drink. Person, poke fun at pranksters. You need to pee. Where is the bathroom? You know what? Screw it. Let's lunch bathe in the bathroom. Get that extra living up. No, we don't even need to use that, so use the bathroom. Yay! We're winning! Woo! Be sarcastic word for you. Because we can. By swag. If she dies from getting hysterical, I'm gonna be mad. Aww. Who are you? Cody? San Maishuna has a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna save because I don't want it to crash on me and we lose all our stuff. Let's go home. We need to sleep. I have to remember where we moved. We might... I don't know how I'm gonna play Martha. Like, if she dies... We're probably gonna keep her around for a while. Just because there's a lot of... Wait, we want a computer? It said, my computer. Since inventory. My computer. So it should be in her inventory. Oh. to stay, you can come in my house. Go home. Okay. I don't want to change. Yeah, you're welcome. You go away. Need to cook something. Go family size. And then bathroom and we'll go from there. Like looking at all of these areas. So she's hungover. Did she throw up? Oh. Water. Harvest. Harvest. And how much does... Huh? Is there anything we want to buy? Not money tree would be too much of a cheat. Professional slacker. Let's do that one. Gains all skills faster. I'm not really worried about frugal right now, so I'm not gonna worry. I'm gonna get that. See how many things she has. Boom. 24 traits. I did 1, 2, and then counted down, so I did 2 times 11. Or 12, I mean. And a lot of these are from growing up, except for this one. This one. This one we got from the store. And a lot of the other ones are like things that we got from aspiration traits. Magic, Reparo, Magic, Discovery. We got promoted! We got a digital camera and make 500 noise, girl. Sure. Doesn't mean we're gonna talk. Gather impression. Where is our charisma? Oh, okay, we're almost there. Martha, let's work from home because share starring guy at the computer. Let's see if I go. I'm gonna see if I can get this without looking. Right there. Here we go. Send chat here. Haha, got the chair back. The best thing about this drink is I did ask him to put an extra shot of espresso in it, and I don't even taste it. Awesome. our sister. Is any of this helping you? Okay, how about you go home? You turn off the music and practice your speech so you can up the charisma. Well, maybe it was helping our charisma and I was just looking at comedy. Aga aga. At what level of career are we at? 9. A book about villainy. I could see that, like, in the story that I'm writing, because it has to do with, or the fan fiction I'm writing, so it has to do with superheroes and supervillains. That there could be... I'm going to imply that there is a school for villains based off a role play I did with the same character. And then there's going to be I could do like villain books, I guess. Well, if there's a villain school, there could be a hero school. That? Ooh. But I feel like there is a... I'm writing it on Mighty Med, and there's superheroes in there. Well, I'm technically with the character. I'm in the events of Lab Rat because she has yet to move to the town where Mighty Med takes place, which I had planned before they announced the crossover, but officially, and then it just made it canon. My idea canon. I also gave Chase in Lab Rat's a sister or another sibling. I just realized I was gonna spoil something. Never mind. Just ignore that. But well, let's just say my character Danielle for Lab Rats. There's a Daniel that's revealed in his later season of Lab Rats. But somebody said Lab Rats took my idea. They also might have had that all planned out ahead of time. And so right now she's in Lab Rats, and she is the daughter of Horace, or Horace Diaz, who is the head doctor at Mighty Med, and also the hero Calducio, who is like really good at healing people, and the healer guy. Then she was gonna be like tempted to do villainy school, but then not like how it was changing her, so she's decided not to. went to write the word quit and it almost turned out to be the word quiet. I'm like, there's an extra letter in that. Winterfest! Okay, we need a pile of presents. I don't know why I'm holding my headphone like this. Pile of presents. We have the pile of decorations. Here we have pile of present. We're gonna have to put this in here. I feel like. Or like that. And then okay. There you go, that works, right? Lights at present. We need to invite people over. Over to current lots. We need Cheyenne. Let's invite our dad and our sister. Wait. We have bad compatibility with our brother. Okay. Invite all these people. Everyone will be over. Hey everybody, what up? Thank you for coming in. Not that I would have given you much of a choice. Now where's our possible? Hey you. Come over here. That should. So sister, this is our possible girl. Let's give you the amber. I'm trying to. Excuse me. You're flirting with our sister. I'm glad we're good friends with our sister, but why are you in an outfit? So you left, and now you're like, hey, let me come back. Are you sure it works like that? She's actually streaking. I need to do a literary agent. You know, it was. Oh, I didn't think they were actually gonna do it. Ooh. Hey sis, go away. You can go home. Clean up. She finished a book. Yeah, I don't remember where. Or like I was about to sneeze. I need to ask Santa. Ooh, digital camera. Is she feeling sick? Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, I didn't even see the... I was just talking quiet, that's why I couldn't really hear. Yeah, that thing can stay in there. And then, so we gotta... Oh, Said we got a digital camera and it wasn't on there. Okay. Who died? Oh. So many people died. Well, not so many people died, but like so many things on there. There's also replying to a message from somebody that I used to work with who's named after the sim, or the sim is named after them. Clean up. So she got a digital camera from Santa and she has a digital camera from work, so it's just gonna go like right there. That works. Okay. And she looks like she could be getting hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna make her get leftovers. I just stick. Okay, what would happen if we would repair the glass? So I can't break it. There we go, that worked, I think. Right, that looked like it worked. She was thinking of her brother. I want to say that was John that she was thinking about. Yeah, how is Allison? Well, I mean, I suppose Allison is an elder because we keep making our Martha younger with the potion of youth. So her siblings are being old now. That's her. Wait, so her dad is an elder, and her half sister is an elder, but her brother, one of her sisters. Well, because her other brother died by fire. He should be not down here. He's somewhere. So many people. Yeah, that's her mom. She died of old age. Unless I just didn't. I kind of wish this was by alphabetical. This is her brother. He died of fire. That's her grandmother. Our grandfather is the Grim Reaper. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't care about you. She is getting a new TV. I cannot. Not with that one. She's getting that TV because I say so. But one can go in here, one can go in her bedroom. And I feel like I'm gonna move this back. Like here. Actually, no, I think it was more like. I think it was more like that. I'm gonna go like that. And then that kind of works, I think. Magic. Scoobaroo. Where is Steady Magical Tomb? Ooh. Okay, so we can learn either one of those. So I'm gonna learn this one first. See if that does anything for us. It's kind of cool how they use their powers to do that. It's for bugs, water, weed. Harvest. No, she has pretty good stuff. The record style guide that was on the computer. Career style guide. And we can fix that before she even has to end her day. And then oh, too bad we can't use the magic for that to clean that. She's doing pretty good. She's just like, you know, chilling in her winter coat, doing all that stuff. Where is she? There she is. You look like you're saying you couldn't do it. No. Martha's being weird. Just stalking her right now, pretty much. Well, she does that computer thing. Craft nectar. Let's just do another grape one. Why not? I kind of was like, okay, yay. So maybe make this up a little bit, and maybe that. And then I always have to look to see like that. Hey, there's your pressable girlfriend. Let's do that. Okay, so let's see.
Gen Z can be like Seraphin, Uncle, Gen Z, Whoopa Hobla, Tarani.
Okay, good for your date. Do that maybe.
Nukum Kalang, Jessene Klonk Naga. Miss Stevie?
Oh no, you don't get to go to sleep. You need to romance her. I didn't say you could take a nap, girl. Romance. I feel like this is louder now. Flirtation. Flirt. Where are you going?
trips the skein, huh? Garuda and Kumpul. Kanumi.
Go home, bye.
Ogaroos.
Because I am gonna use the toilet, take a shower. That person has no hair, but I don't want to talk to people. You broke that. No, do not go to bed yet. Scrubberoo, and then you can go to bed. Yay! Get up and get the other one. A lot of things happen on Social Bunny. Wait, did she have this? I don't want to go there and talk to you, Santa. I was trying to sleep. I don't know, I said it like that. Okay, that was a good sound. Oh, this is cute. I just realized, look at this lighting. This is so pretty. I kind of wish I could put stuff here. That'd be nice. Ooh, what is it? Okay, I don't know who that is. Maybe we should adopt a cat. I feel like every time we've had a cat, though, or a pet, they end up just running away. Let's harvest all. Okay, oh, she's married. We're flirting with a married person. Can we send a flirty text? Or do we have to be in a flirty mood? Flirty. I'm just gonna say flirt. Maybe she'll say she's sleeping. And again, she was also flirting with her sister. I don't know how much she really wants her, I can't think. Her marriage to work. That thing. Yes, I know. I don't know how I do the query. I forgot how to do the query. I gotta look this up. I know it said how you can do it. I don't wanna. This thing. Let's do that one. Let's. Do those. Trying to find. Don't care about the actual. Maybe I have to look at the wiki for my answer. Holy sh! makeover sim. How about we don't do that and we just up our skill instead? Yeah.
Runa Thori. Brunch.
That does not help.
Shanawi. Sconnet
The internet did not help.
Benorf Nergs. Inja.
I never really had an issue finding a literally.
Oh. Palingo.
I don't know why I can't.
Bifatow Felinus.
You know, maybe we should just scrap the book, write a different book, and then come.
Benarla Deroy. Ablish. Yatufet
I don't know.
Karangi. Runa.
I'll figure something out for that.
Zarb Samzo. Quink.
Ooh.
Abba.
Trying to think. Ooh, fairy. Aw. Can I just teleport here? Oh, never mind. He's a teen. I ain't flirting with a teen. Let's forge. Hopefully, I was gonna say I hope a guy came out. Ooh. Can I do that? Fairies, look at all of them.
Nope, grab any chib.
Look at all of the fatties.
Lamina Galpa. Vivid. You want a Zomad?
Hamsa.
Stoba Harvard. Dang. Zumbo.
Romance, physical intimacy, embrace. No? Maybe? No? Okay, well. Where's a job thingy? Debbie and friendly activities. I'm saving because I felt like that was gonna crash. I think this is pretty much like whipped cream right now. That's okay. Whipped cream is often the best part of coffee. Okay, let's give her a makeover. Let's just do this outfit. Oh, we can do all the outfits. We can do all the outfits. Okay. Let's give her more of a granny vibe. Let's give her that extensible looking shoes, loafers maybe. Cause she's an elder. I feel like she would be just like an elder. She's a fairy, so let's give her the... Okay, that's kind of cute. Let's give her that. Her athletic wears... Switch to that. Why does she not have shoes on? Pajamas are... Okay. Maybe just that. Party outfit, we're definitely changing. Maybe something like more like this. Swimwear, she can wear that one. Hot weather is not that bad. I feel like she needs more of a granny thing or something like this, maybe. Ooh, that one's cute. But not like granny vibe. This is more like a granny thing. And again, no shoes. What is it with her? Winter. Let's give her like darker pants, and she needs some shoes. And some gloves and a hat. Let's give her that. Okay. Yay! Alright. I'm surprised my lights are staying up on my bookshelf because I'm having used hooks that I got from. I want to say I got the hooks from. It was either Temu or. Yeah, it was from Temu. That I didn't order from AliExpress yet.
Rinshu. Quetzal.
I'm concerned about that. Ooh, yes, lady. Go for it. Okay. Wait, what happens if we have a baby with a plant sim? Can we add a plant sim to our house? No. You're flirting with the plant sim. Dude. Yes. No, we already went on one date. No. It's Cloud Gaze. Because I want to see what happens when you have a baby with a plant sim. It's her brother! Sorry, I'm not wanting to do that right this moment.
Zupul Barza.
Yes, I am aware she needs to submit a thing. Can you ask on dates? I just want to see what it look a plant if we can have a plant sim baby. This gives you. Can you? No, wait. There's here has. Nightclub, whereas the woohoo closet. So we could woohoo, see if she gets pregnant, and if she does, hopefully it's a plant sim baby. Now I want to see what it looks like. I could do that on my own save, but I already had the fairy sim cheat on her wife with a male fairy. Let's sit here together. Tell your date a story. Friendly. Deep thought? No. Interests. She needs to stall. Be flirty at the same time. Let's blow a kiss. And then let's funny stories. Deep thoughts. Let's do the first kiss. Okay, this baby's gonna have a messed up nose. But I don't care. Ooh. Sure, you like romance music. First kiss. Come on. Really? I want to do. Can we go here together so we have like, space? I don't know why my nose feels like it's stuffy. When it does that, it makes me feel like I'm gonna be sick. And I hope I'm not sick. Although I feel like I am due to get sick soon. Uh-oh, who died?
No!
Okay, how did he die? I need to know. I had to send that to him. I had to send that if you're not watching. Old age, drowning. This family feels like it's Final Destination, because their father's a Grim Reaper, so maybe they cheated death and then like that way. Are they gonna actually have the first kiss this time? So I've told them I don't know how many times they have the first kiss. That romance, physical intimacy. Maybe Sims, I feel like it is going like Final Destination route.
Okay.
Woohoo and venue closet.
Yo, zip. Khalifa.
Are they actually gonna woohoo? So I want to see what the plant baby will be like. Really, dude? I don't care if you need to pee. Really? Dude, we were about to woohoo and then you're like, nope, and walk away without saying anything? How dare you? I don't care. I don't, He's like, yeah, let's go woohoo. Wait till she gets up the stairs. He's like, I'm ditching her. I just want to see what a plant baby looks like. Okay, fine. You know what, girl? You get leftovers. Take a cold shower. Let's see. I'm gonna delete all dish. Save just to be safe.
Nova.
Dude, you didn't even take a shower. When she wakes up, she will need to pee. Weird. Leave. You should be able to like. Make a resolution. I'm gonna say raise a skill. Well, I feel like every time I whisper now, you guys can hear me. And I could just turn this into an ASMR talking stream. It should be really weird. At least from my end. I'm going to do that and see what happens. I thought she was awake. She got up. Unless she's glitched. Okay, good for you. Stop calling me. Maybe we need to finish the book first and we didn't technically finish writing it. You want to do that, right? It should. Give us an option somewhere to talk to a literary agent.
Just
Or not. I'm just gonna self-publish, why not? You
Yeah, bitch.
go home. And then invite
Oh.
Send him. I want to talk to you. Oh. Go here.
like 'em.
Orma? Huh? Oh.
Come on, Martha. You can get to him. Okay, so now we're woo-woo partners. Care for baby in a bush. Wait. Reset. Because she was glitched. Physical woo in the bush.
Fossanoy Val. Trangela Shopson? Rosia? Huh? Go.
I hope she ends up with a baby. At the same time, I don't want her to end up with a baby. We're way over here. Well, wait, I just realized there is a quicker way we can do this. She is pregnant with one female baby. You know, I wouldn't be mad if we ended up with a plant sim instead of a fairy sim for a partner. If I'm being honest. So now I want that to actually pop up and then she can go to sleep. No, I'm curious. Like, is it gonna pop out as like a plant sim? Or is it gonna be just a green skinned like spellcaster? Or is it gonna be a normal sim? So I'm pretty sure those are the options. Hey sis, bye sis. Yeah, she's not gonna get up in time for that, that's okay. Who died? Vegan farm? I don't remember who that is. Oh, I started listening this morning to Jeanette McCurdy's autobiography, I'm Glad My Mom Died. And I almost cried in the beginning because she's talking about like the day that she realized her mom was dying, like, and that made me think about when my parents died, because her mom died of cancer and both my parents died of cancer, so that made me think about them and what I also went through. So if I wasn't at work, I probably would have cried, if I'm being honest. But you know, was at work, so I didn't. Then I got through like a third of the book since it's only 6 hours long. I got through like just over 2 hours of it. I want to keep listening to it because I want to hear the rest of her story. And just like hearing what she went through. Like the realness of like what she actually went through is a nice change of like the fantasy like fiction stuff I've been listening to, and like lets you like know her like as let us get to know her as a person and not just as a celebrity. So applies to apothecary, archaeology, fabrication, fishing, gardening, handiness, herbalism. I'm trying to read that. Logic, programming, research and debate, robotics, racket skill. Can build missile with brain power. Okay. We need to build a baby room. So, let's build a little nursery area back here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do yellow because I like to do yellow for the baby's room because I feel like that's a good gender neutral color. Instead she's having one baby. I'm not going to do a bassinet because I feel like we'll get one when the baby's born, and then let's do that for that baby. This over here. Bookshelf. We need this dresser. We need a dresser. Let's go with no. Or is that one single? We could just do this. No, I guess I thought I was gonna drop my coffee on my computer. Would not have been a good thing. Or my keyboard. So not as bad, but still bad. Let's you here. We put you here. We just put move you here. Like that. That works. I think, I hope. Okay, I want to do a chair of some sort. Right there. Then we need... let's go to the unicorn. And the tablet. Right there. Anything now? Toy box. But we also need more rough. That's not working. Alright, there we go. We have the room all ready for the baby. We might put just the crib in here once it like spawns. Then let's just do that. I feel like if we make her do anything else, she's gonna like stop. So can we go here? Okay. Ooh, but I wish I had 877 or 87 followers. That'd be awesome. I'm like not even a third of the way there. Yes. Where's some cool? What, is there anything that we can craft? Elixirs. Let's study apothecaries and go to the toilet. And then I think I don't know. I'm trying to wait, I think I'm gonna end it here unless Dad has something. Go for a new career. I think I'm gonna end it here because I know she's pregnant for. I mean, second trimester will end in like 8 hours, but then we're being the third trimester and not like know when the baby for sure will be coming. Although I might work out with the I don't know if because I want to figure out like what theme for names I want to do this generation unless, you know, you guys have suggestions. But we'll see. Like, I'm gonna like write down like name suggestions and like get ideas from other people and see like what we can do for babies. But I'm hoping. Ooh. Sure, we'll be in Egypt. So, like, I want, like, for Martha, I want to work on the apothecary, the nectar making. She could also just be a single mom. I'm not sure yet on, like, for sure, like, how we're gonna, like, do that. But she might, I don't know, do something cool. Not, or, like, I don't know exactly, like, what will, like, the end goal for, like, Martha's, like, thing is, because originally I was gonna have her just do like, a mini store and then sell the stuff from the apothecary skill. But I'm also thinking about, like, now she's gonna, I might at some point like take away all her money and then make her like start over. And then, but at the same time, like, we'll see like where it'll go, because she's gonna have her first kid. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what names we're gonna do for this generation. I also honestly don't know when I'll do Rakes to Riches again, because I might take a little bit of a break from Rakes to Riches and maybe focus on some of the either aspirations or the scenarios, or I don't know, something different but still in The Sims. So we have like a variety of stuff going on. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, how I feel. And then I will be keeping everybody up to date, or like everybody updated once I for sure like have stuff planned for the celebration stream on August 31st, only on Twitch. But one person will know everything pretty much as soon as I do. Well, almost everything. There's a few things I'm gonna keep secret to be a surprise. But like the games that I'll want to play, I'm gonna make a list of, and I'm gonna actually change this ending here. Oops. Okay. So yeah, so I'm planning. Well, I'm gonna actually talk about that. Well, I'm gonna. That's the end of the Rakes to Riches for that.